Why has Alex Soros, the son of George Soros, made so many visits to the Biden White House? Records confirm that Alex Soros, the son of billionaire George Soros, has held several documented meetings at the Biden White House. It would appear that Alex Soros has quietly become a de facto White House ambassador, quote unquote, having made at least 14 visits there on behalf of his father since President Biden took office. 14 visits. It's reported, according to White House, by InfoWars, visitors log reviewed by Fox News and first reported by New York Post. The 38-year-old Alex Soros visited the White House over 14 times. His latest trip included visiting December 1st, when then White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain's advisor, Nina Srivastava, who also worked on Biden's presidential campaign, the log shows. Later that evening, the younger Soros was one of 330 people who attended a lavish state dinner on the White House South Lawn, hosted by President and First Lady Jill Biden, honoring French President Emmanuel Macron and Macron's wife Brigitte. A day later, Alex Soros, who chairs the powerful liberal grant-making network Open Society Foundations, founded by his dad, George Soros, met with both advisor to the Counselor of President Mariana Adam and Deputy National Security Advisor Jonathan Feiner, according to records. It's notable that almost all, with the exception of Ron Klain, who had the presidency here, obviously were involved in national security, said Matt Palumbo, author of The Man Behind the Curtain, during a Monday appearance on Fox and Friends First. Ukraine is a country where the Soros family has unfortunately boasted a lot of influence. There's tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars being thrown around there, he said, so I think that, he said, will be something worth circling back on in coming months or years. Despite George Soros' notorious sway among political circles, Palumbo said the younger Soros could someday boast even more power, noting that Alex has been flaunting his influence on social media with pictures of himself alongside Senator Marjorie Leader Chuck Schumer, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and former President Barack Obama, according to Fox News. Palumbo said he stands on $11 million of his own money, and now that may seem like a drop in the bucket compared to his father, and it is, but it's not going to be that way forever. He said the way I would put it is that George Soros, over his career, has spent around $20 billion. His Open Society Foundation, which is the vehicle by which he makes this spending, has around $20 billion on his balance sheet. So when Alex takes over, he has a war chest that's basically able to, I would say, at minimum, double the amount of damage his father's going to do, and probably more. The Soros agenda is one of death and destruction in the name of open borders and ending Western civilization. The Biden administration and prosecutor movement's most damaging purchase in America to date, said Michael Howell, director of Heritage Foundation's Oversight Project. According to Judicial Watch's Tom Fitton, Alex Soros' White House visits show an outside policy influence in the Biden administration. Don't be distracted by Alex's name in the visitor's log. It's a George Soros rep they're looking to meet with at the Biden White House, Fitton said. And he added, he's still calling the shots. It's his money and his foundations. This is by Neam Harris on The People's Voice. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.